I've visited the Galapagos Islands on 3 occasions, and I've been to Santa Cruz, Isabella, San Cristobal, and Floriana. And these islands are only separated by about 50 miles from each other, but each island is very different. And Charles Darwin, who was the naturalist on board HMS Beagle, arrived on the islands in 1835, and when he got to them, he noticed that on the different islands that have different environments, different habitats, some are drier, some are wetter, the animals that he saw, although similarly and closely related, so there were tortoises on each island, the different islands had different types of tortoises. So if the islands were very dry, the tortoises had long necks and high shells so that they could reach vegetation on little trees and bushes. And if the vegetation was lush and green because the islands were nice and wet and watered by the rain, then the tortoises had big dome shells and their necks were much shorter, and they were able to eat the vegetation that grew on the ground. But it wasn't just tortoises that were different. Each of the different habitats on different islands had different types of finches. Each of the finches had modified and evolved a different shaped beak so that they could eat different types of food. And it wasn't just the finches. We've got lizards, iguanas. Down in the bottom corner you can see a yellow iguana. That's a land iguana. But the two pictures next to it are a marine iguana in the water and a marine iguana on land. And again, these have evolved to take advantage of the different habitats and the different food sources and different parts of the Galapagos, so that these animals fit into completely different habitats and different ecological niches. And this is the last line in Charles Darwin's famous book, The Origin of Species. From so simple a beginning, endless forms, most beautiful and most wonderful, have been and are being evolved, and the Galapagos Islands are the best place to show that in the whole world.